Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you.
Without you, how can I find love without you? I spent way too much time on you. Please don't hit my phone, 'cause I've been waiting on your call. Please leave me alone, 'cause I ain't love you for too long. Girl, it's cool. Girl, trust me, girl, it's cool. And maybe you should lay down and use my body as a playground.
Hey, howdy, hey, pals and gals, and welcome to Daemon Cross Machina Part 3. Bro, now I just gotta start with something unrelated to anything that's about to happen on the screen. I was just reading an article about a local restaurant closing. That's a little bit involved in the work that I do. And, man, 2 paragraphs, add. 2 more paragraphs, add. 1 sentence, and then the rest of the page is just ads. And then of course there's a little tiny ad banner at the bottom, and a random ad pops up on the screen, taking up the whole screen every 20 seconds or so. What the fuck? What the fuck? But yeah, so also in gaming news, apparently Sony is announcing that they're ending physical games for their consoles starting in 2028, which means that this PS5 sitting down there is going to be the last PlayStation that I own. And it's not even that I really particularly, I'm not like a purist. I don't just have to, I mean, it's nice having a case, especially, I mean, this doesn't come with anything in it. It's some cool artwork on the inside. But let me show you something. I'm not making a mess. Here's my physical copy of Stardew Valley. It comes some cool artwork, an alternate cover art that you can flip it around. Kind of like my physical copy of Silent Hill F. It came with like an alternate cover art that you could like take it out, flip it around, and use the other side. But like also it comes with this little manual. It's all in color. There's all sorts of tips about the game. There's a map. You know, I appreciate stuff like that. And it's nice to look at a shelf that's full of physical media, not just games, but movies, TV shows. I can appreciate physical ownership of something. It is nice, but I'm not like it's not a hill I'm gonna die on. But what does bother me is when you don't own things you buy. Or when you can't own them. Like, so, renting is one thing. You know, you go to a store, like back in the day, you'd go to like a Blockbuster or something. I know nobody knows what that is anymore. But like you could go, or you could you know, you can go to a physical location and rent a game for an agreed upon amount of time and return it. But if that was all you could do, if there was just never a way to actually own the game, that would be a problem, would it not? And that's kind of what digital storefronts with consoles, that's kind of how they work. When you buy a digital game on your PlayStation, you're not buying the game. You're downloading the game essentially for free and then buying a license that authenticates the game on your account so you can play it. And if for some reason the game gets pulled from the store or the store goes down, you can't play your game anymore suddenly. Now, if you own an Atari or any of the 3,000 either emulators or physical gaming devices that are compatible with Atari 2500 cartridges, you can still play those games today. Meanwhile, if you bought, hey Turbo Tales, meanwhile if you bought a game on the Nintendo Wii store back in the day, you're screwed. Because once there's no longer a way to authenticate that license, you can't play the game anymore. It's effectively lost media, aside from, piracy, basically. I bought some DS cartridges which hold over hundreds of games and a very clean, new white DSi from eBay. The cartridges are here, waiting for the DS. It comes with another cartridge too. Nice. I was just talking about physical media and physical gaming media and whatnot. See, on Steam, when you buy a game, it's yours, basically forever. I mean, even if the game is no longer available on Steam stores, if they're not selling it anymore for whatever reason, you can still download it and play it because you bought it. Now, theoretically, if Steam was to shut down, because Steam still requires you to authenticate the game with its servers, so and it really just boils down to DRM at the end of the day. If you're buying a physical copy of a game, and that's why I believe, everybody is losing their minds about the Nintendo game cards and how they're not really physical game cartridges. They don't actually have the game data on the card. I don't care. If the game, because at the end of the day it all comes down to digital rights management. If the game is digital, it's purely digital, there's no physical thing that you insert into your console, then it has to be authenticated another way. It has to be authenticated digitally, which means once there's no database, once there's no server to authenticate it on, you just can't play it anymore. If it's authenticated at the system level by a physical card that's inserted into the or disc or whatever the case may be, that's inserted into the device, then it doesn't matter if the eShop goes down. You can still play your game. So it's not the same. People just like to be mad. I don't know. The data's technically not on the cartridge. It's on the internet, and I'm downloading it, so it's not the same. And you still have your physical. You still have a physical item. You still have the case and the artwork, and you still own the game. They can't just rip it away from you and say, hey, the game you bought's no longer playable. So whatever. The DS also comes with a micro SD card, USB reader. I have a couple of those, so I can replace ROMs I don't want. Yeah, I got something like that back in the day called an ACE card, where you could put a memory card loaded with ROMs in it. And allegedly, I may or may not have done this. I know a guy who may or may not have done this. And you can load ROMs up on it, and they come with the little readers. It's pretty cool. Found kiosk demons, beta demos, and some of the DS games, I might add. Nice. But yeah. If you're not providing any kind of physical authentication method, I can't because literally whenever you want, you can rip my game away from me. And as someone who still plays Super Nintendo games and PlayStation 1 games, that's just unfeasible. But but consumers have shown that they're okay with this, especially the kinds of consumers that mostly aggregate on consoles. We're talking children, casual gamers, people who play live service games that are no longer playable once the servers go down anyway. It doesn't really affect them. People like me are more on PC anyway. my sort of demographic, and that's probably why that environment's more suitable for us. Some of them have beta demos. Oh, you mean kiosk like I don't know. I thought I saw kiosk demons, kiosk demos like the like at stores and stuff. I never played any of the Sonic DS games. Never. I played some of the Mario ones, but not the 2 Mario and Sonic Olympic ones. I don't think I've played. I played Mario Kart DS and Mario Party DS, and that's about it. But yeah. So disappointing news from Sony. So, and I never thought I would say this, but I might be switching over to Nintendo because the Switch is a phenomenal system. Like when I got my Switch Lite in 2020, I gravely misunderstood the assignment. Like I was like, I'll have my handheld and my physical console like I always have, except the gaming library overlaps way more than it did when you used to have your home console and your handheld separate. So now I started having to decide, well, do I want to play Dragon Ball Z Kakarot on the TV or in my lap on the go? Because I can't do both. Well, now with the Switch I can do both. So it's pretty awesome. So I'll probably get a Switch too at some point. Because again, I don't care that the physical games don't actually have the data on the cartridge. That's ridiculous. There's lots of reasons why that doesn't work very well in the modern era of gaming. But the authentication's physical, and that's a hell of a lot better than what Sony's doing. Also, Sony's customer support is god-awful, and so is Microsoft's. Nintendo is the only one that was easy to access and solve my problem quickly. That's worth something. Kiosk demos are like in stores. Beta 64 showed us a beta demo for DK64. You really like those sort of like niche ROMs. You really like demos and hacks, ROM hacks. All right, I'm ready to kill stuff. I've been yapping for almost 15 minutes. Let's start with destroying a gun fort. Some N64 demo cartridges would say not for resale on the cover. Yeah, I've seen that before. You can find some of those at like retro game shops. Sometimes. Time to go.
Particle density is low.
Tails, I'm assuming you're familiar with Armored Core. Tell me if this doesn't look like Armored Core.
The immortal must be destroyed.
Let's make some noise, people.
Destroying the exposed cores will provide useful data on colossal immortals. Destroy the cores and continue gathering data.
You never played Armored Core? I find that hard to believe and also unacceptable. I really wish this thing would hold still.
Cumulative damage to the target has reached 25%. Here!
I will say, this game's a lot more forgiving than Armored Core in terms of the mission. Again, I'm mostly comparing it with older versions of Armored Core because I haven't played Armored Core much outside of like the PS2 era. But I will say, like in the at least in the old school Armored Core games, you would be charged for every shot you fired. You'd be charged for ammo. Any damage your AC took, you would be charged for. So you had to be careful in missions. In fact, I got into the habit of only using energy weapons in missions because they don't charge you for ammo if you use energy weapons, and that would save a lot of money. Which is weird though, because energy weapons don't use shells, but they have a ammo capacity. Is that all the other AIs? Oh, there's more. Trying to get more missiles, but that's apparently just not going to happen.
The Colossal Immortal is receiving AI reinforcements.
Trying to destroy all these cores.
The Colossal Immortal is receiving AI reinforcements.
Man, as soon as I get behind it, he just jumps up again, and then I have to start the process of flying around him all over. Is there also, I'm not aware if there's a reload button, but that would make things a little smoother for me. Because, like, just now, I had an opportunity, but I had to reload. That's the second time in a row. Then maybe I should just go? Oh, no, I didn't. It was a joke, Tails. I just meant you should play it one day. And we got it. I understand I should, but the joke, it's not funny. Saying you can't accept the truth is not a laughing matter. No,
Mission complete.
It is a common phrase
Mapping return sequence.
or joke. If someone hasn't seen something that's considered like a classic or a staple, or someone hasn't experienced something that you consider to be like a staple, then you say that's not acceptable. Not unacceptable as in you've done something horribly wrong and should be punished, although that you could make a joke like that and it would be fine. But more so that it's a situation that, as your friend, I hold my personal responsibility to help remedy, so you can experience this marvel for yourself. Heat dome? Yeah, I know there's like a global heat wave going on. And all over Europe, they're banning their citizens from using air conditioning, which is just bonkers. Bullet performance upgrade. Yeah, bullet resistant coating. Cool. 1 second. Nope, this is the wrong thing. Let's see if I can... What is that? I don't think any of this is new. And I had no idea Call of Duty games were on the original DS. That sounds vaguely familiar. I mean, Call of Duty is old. Call of Duty goes all the way back to the PS2 days. So, yeah, that's not surprising. There was a GoldenEye game on the DS. Pretty good, if I recall correctly. Better than the original. I know everybody loves the original, but man, those controls. Not their fault. The N64 was interesting. Interesting design choice. Although, to be fair, that era of gaming was a pioneering era. It was the beginning era of 3D. They're still trying to figure things out. So a controller for like the N64 and the PS1 would kind of be like when they were making controllers for like the Intellivision and ColecoVision and all those like old school game systems where they were just trying stuff. At least those consoles had some kind of blueprint to work off of. They just had to figure out how to modify it for 3D. You know, I played Mario 64 DS playing as Yoshi. For the first 8 stars was fun. Oh, that game is awesome. I love that game so much. That was, I want to say that was the first DS game that I owned. So, what can I develop? Because it said something was available for development, and it's not any of these things. Was it this? Was it this? That must be it, because it says. So why didn't it have the little? Do I develop it? I'm gonna develop it. Why didn't it have the little blue tag that shows me that there's something new? Oh, it doesn't have this body I have doesn't have a customization slot. This one does, but they're both full. This one does, but it's... Okay, so ahead it is. Bada boom, bada bing. Alright, I have... I think this is my gun. But I don't know... Bullet Performance Upgrade Mark II. What does this have on it? Slightly lowers memory usage, slightly raises damage. Bullet Performance Upgrade Mark I. What about... Oh, shoulder weapon. It's in a separate category. Yeah, I don't have an attachment slot for that. So, I don't hate the original Mario 64. I just think the DS... I think DS is cool. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. I didn't have an N64 growing up, so I didn't get to play a lot of the original. And so, like, I always wish I could just play through the original, because the little bit of exposure I did have to it was so enjoyable. And Super Mario 64 DS was my first chance to really do that, and it was so much fun. I spent days just playing that game nonstop. I also love how, as Yoshi, if you find a yellow, red, or green hat, you turn into one of the 3 plumbers. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Alright, now we need to do some missions. Let's dive back into the story. Also, when you said "I do," what were you saying in that in response to? Funny hearing Yoshi voice coming from his Wario disguise. Yeah. Mom. The Immortals appear to be constructing a facility along one of Sky Union's transport routes. Came up with other reclaimers to destroy this facility before it can become a stronghold. I thought I did this one already.
Mission briefing.
Maybe not.
Briefing will now commence.
Oh yeah, I agree.
This mission is a request from Sky Union. Immortals are constructing a facility on a transport route extending from Sky Union's territory. The objective of this mission is the destruction of this facility. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch.
Hey, could someone make a ROM hack of that on N64? I'd love it. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Briefing over.
Also, I wouldn't call it a port. It's more of a sequel.
This information is also vague. I'd like to clarify a few things, if I may. First, this transport route extending from Sky Union's
An
territory.
actual port on the
Are you
DS
sure
would
you
be
don't
cool.
mean a transport route into their territory?
The transport route from Sky Union's territory is correct.
And would you say this transport route leads to some unknown location?
Oh, good point
It
from
leads
this
to
guy.
the center of the oval link. Our ultimate goal is to control all areas within the oval link. This particular area is a valley. A large wall is being built to seal it off, which Orbital believes is a defensive measure, not offensive.
Defensive? Is there some sort of immortal base beyond it?
Unknown.
I'd like the latest data we have on the center of the oval link, if you please.
No data exists following the moonfall. previous teams dispatched by Orbital to investigate the center of the Oval Link have all been annihilated.
Annihilated, you say? Thank you very much for clarifying.
My pleasure.
So,
hang on.
basically, we gotta bust through some wall to get to the center of the Oval Link. Panzer Crown will accept this mission.
Affirmative. Mission acceptance confirmed.
Bullet Works will accept this mission too.
Well, that sounds dangerous.
Oh, how peculiar.
I just wish
I didn't
Waluigi
think
had
a
been in it.
jittery
Yeah,
coward like
Waluigi
you
is
would accept a
underrated.
mission like
I also
this.
had Mario Kart DS and Diddy Kong Racing DS. I didn't know Diddy Kong Racing DS was a thing. I played a lot of Mario Kart DS in high school. In PE. PE in high school was Mario Kart Day. That was Mario Kart period. Oh, how peculiar. Didn't think a jittery coward like you would accept a mission like this. Oh.
I'm careful, not cowardly. I'm interested in the Immortals' behavior. I'd also like to see this supposed wall of theirs with my own eyes.
Haven't you ever heard that curiosity killed the cat?
What do you mean? You accepted it too, Rose Queen?
This is for our survival, not trifling curiosity. In the grand scheme of things, it may help to end this war once and for all.
You're starting to sound like BG. Is his musk rubbing off on you?
That certainly wasn't my intent. But I suppose observers do tend to resemble their subjects over time. I'm shocked I didn't notice sooner. Noted for future reference.
You refer to your commanding officer as a subject?
To be frank, I'm quite fascinated by BG. Few subjects holds my continued interest the way he does.
Interesting. I'm sorry to go, but a thunderstorm is coming. My PC can't be on during lightning next month. I plan to get a tablet with a mouse and keyboard. Oh, cool. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a good night. And, stay safe. Thanks for stopping by, Turbo Tails. I think I'm quite fascinated by BG.
So you just stare at people for fun? Pretty weird.
I don't limit myself to people. Accurate observation of all things is crucial. There is nothing in this world that can't be quantified. In data, the truth is laid bare.
Sticking your head where it doesn't belong is a good way to get it lopped off.
Bruh.
But I suppose everyone has something they specialize in. Still, it's peculiar that an analyst like yourself would accept this mission.
I prefer to keep my ignorance to a bare minimum. If I lack data on a subject, then I must obtain it. Simple, really.
I will be right back. Alrighty. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. So I was kind of like distracted by chat and didn't catch the early part of Bishop's interrogation. Damn it. Regarding the details of this mission. So I kind of don't completely know what's going on here. So memory is like the main resource that all components consume on an arsenal. Kind of, I guess, kind of like energy is.
That drone's a problem.
On
If we let it
and
detect
weight.
us, we'll be swarmed before we
The
know
main
it.
things you need to worry about are
Destroyed
energy
before it
consumption and
notices us,
weight on
or we
an
look
armored
for
core.
another way through.
I also missed what he just said because I was yapping. So that's more crucial information, or potentially crucial information that I missed out on.
The obvious outcome, really.
How was that not on the map 4 seconds ago? And why was that not on the map just now? I'm so confused by how the radar works. Sometimes it shows enemy units, sometimes it doesn't. And there doesn't seem to be much rhyme or reason to it. I mean, there has to be. I don't get it. Like, all these guys are on the radar. But like earlier, there was a turret mounted on the side of a canyon that wasn't on the radar. But then there was another turret like 5 feet away that was. And then what is this thing over here? Another turret. And this one is on the radar. How are none of my missiles... Okay. I hate this missile launcher. Oh my god. I spent so much money on it. Oh look, now they're locking on. They just couldn't 5 seconds ago for some reason.
I'm a one-woman wrecking crew.
I hate this.
I just shot them, that's all.
Bro, every single one of those just hit the ground. Completely missed. Point blank. I want my old missile launcher back. Oh, but this... Oh, that's not a turret. That's just a platform. That doesn't explain the other thing that I shot down earlier that was shooting and wasn't on the map. Boy, be really cool if some of those missiles at least moved in the direction of where I was, of the target that I was aiming at. See, those went straight for the turret. I don't. The accuracy seems very hit or miss. That tank earlier. I don't know. They were hitting the ground right next to him, despite I wasn't like at a weird angle or anything. But then that turret that I just shot at, they were all dead hits. Like, I don't know. See, now they're curving to hit it, but before they were just lobbing right in the dirt. "69 missiles left."
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle distribution is very dense. Do not ascend above the valley's ridgeline. Otherwise, you risk being fired on by the enemy's laser weapons. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
Stay alert. We're completely exposed to the enemy.
Their cannons are useless if we stay close to the wall. Not unless they want to shoot themselves.
True, but it doesn't look like it's going to be that easy.
You sure?
Enemies detected at your flank. This appears to be an ambush.
Uh-oh.
Hear that? They have us pinned against the wall. It's a very logical strategy, I must say.
This is so not the time to be impressed. I bet they think they're so clever, huh? I'm getting ticked off just thinking about it.
Be rational, please. If you just blindly rush them, they'll crush you against the wall.
There's no time. I'm going in. Cover me!
Rookie, let's stay close to the wall and cover Queen. Try not to get pinned yourself.
God damn it, Ice! Come and get it! A blast wall of
Where are the enemy arsenals? Because I know there are some. I just saw them flying in that cutscene. Did I not? Was that not what I just saw? Am I supposed to be destroying the wall or something else? It just says destroy facility. Well, now I don't have to ask that question anymore because the wall's destroyed.
The facility's energy response has vanished. Mission complete.
Okay, that was
Mission
it.
accomplishment recognized.
That's what you get for screwing with us!
Looks like we're all in one piece. By the way, Rookie, I was observing you very intensely while you were fighting.
Of course you
I
were.
think I
Hey, Zay.
understand now why BG is so interested in you.
What the hell? You looking to recruit this kid to Bullet Works or something?
BG might be considering it. This should produce some interesting data.
You know, hearing you talk like that really creeps me out.
I can't say much else until I analyze the data. I prefer not to speak in vague terms.
Well, when you finish your analysis or whatever, fill me in, okay? Or let's go home.
Affirmative. Mapping return sequence.
Hold on.
Hold
I'm
on.
going to stay here a while longer. Something's weighing on my mind. Feel free to head back without me.
Gladly. You do whatever you like. We're going home.
No, I want to hear what's weighing on his mind. How was your day, Zay? I'll be right back. I have to blow my nose again. I'm gonna go get like a towel or something. Okay, I'm back. Good, good. So I didn't mention at the beginning, but Sony supposedly announced that they're doing away with physical games for their consoles starting in 2028. So, probably not going to buy another PlayStation. It is disappointing to say the least. Oh yeah, I got a new sniper rifle. Yeah, no, apparently that's the thing. So probably and everybody's mad about this, and I've seen a lot of nonsense about, well, if this is going to lead to more piracy. No, it's not. Just entitled toxic gamers being entitled toxic gamers, because what are gamers if not entitled toxic communist a-holes? But no, people are upset. And I agree. I think just the fact that when I buy a game on PlayStation, on digitally, it's not mine. I just have a license to play it, and that license can be taken away at any time for any reason. But I actually like Nintendo's alternative with the Switch 2, with the game cards. A lot of people are complaining about those because, well, it's not really a physical cartridge. You know, the data's not actually on there. You know, you put it in and then it just downloads the game from the store. Yes, that doesn't apply to the Switch, but the Switch 2. but that means that your game, at least theoretically, your game should still work. Like, you're not buying a license, because what the license is, it's an authentication method to prove that you purchased the game. So it's DRM basically. It's basically proving that you're a legitimate owner of a digital copy of said game. The reason that this isn't a thing with physical copies is because if you own a physical copy of the disc, then obviously you are a legitimate owner of the game. And discs are copy protected, so you can't just like burn your own Blu-ray and put it in your PlayStation. So the issue with digital gaming on digital storefronts on consoles is that if for some reason they pull the game or the digital storefront goes down, even if you still have the game on your hard drive, you can't authenticate that license anymore, and so you can't play your game. That's what happened to people on the Wii store. Anybody, you know, you can still play all your physical games on your Wii, but you can't play digital ones anymore. Having a physical game card, it may not have the data on the card, but it acts as a physical authentication mechanism, right? So as long as you have the card, you can still play the game. It's authenticated on a system level rather than authenticated with Nintendo servers. I would assume. I'm not 100. I don't know if that's how they do it, but that would be the only sensible way to do it. So I'm okay with that. But other people hate it because they're stupid. Well, I guess more so because they're purists, and they're like, well, if I have a physical card, then all the data for that game needs to be on the card, even though that's never been true. Ever since we started getting updates and patches and DLC, none of that stuff is included on the disc. Expansions, yeah, it just sucks they are working so hard to get rid of physical games. Yeah, well, apparently physical games are only 20% of purchases, so blame the consumers who decided it was okay to lease a game for an indefinite amount of time rather than buying it and owning it outright. Oh my god, hang on. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not like opposed to digital gaming. I just don't like the idea that in 10 years I can't play any of my games anymore because their authentication servers are offline or the storefront's offline. You know, but I can still play in a. But people still own cartridges from the Nintendo, the NES, the Atari 2500, and they can still play them today. Even outside of the original hardware, there exists new hardware to play those games today, physically. Emulators exist, and like it's like from every angle they're attacking our ability to play games. They're attacking the longevity of the game, right? So a game is out for a few years, you play it, and then it's gone forever, lost media, nobody cares anymore. The idea of passing games down to someone else, you're trading physical copies of games that you played through once. Yeah, that's another thing. Letting a friend borrow a game, or trading games, giving it like that goes away without physical copies. That was a common thing, and you can still do that with what Nintendo's doing with the Switch too. It is. It's not a physical copy of the game on a technical level because it doesn't contain the game data, but in every practical aspect, it is. You get all the benefits of owning a physical copy of the game. Heck, like I did with To the Moon. I let you borrow it so you could play all the way through it, and then you gave it back to me. We couldn't do that with a digital copy. I agree. But, yeah, a very, very disappointing move by Sony. And so I share in the outrage from the gaming community, but as usual, most of the gaming community is getting angry for all the wrong reasons and all the wrong things. So, like, angry about the right thing in this case, but largely for the wrong reasons. There might not be a group of people I hate more than gamers. Just from like the vitriolic, toxic comments that I scrolled through looking into this issue. Oh wait, do I have anything? That I can attach to this? No. Poop. Right, lost data is a bit sad, but if we have to go fully online, I'd much rather some sort of physical. Well, it's not lost data, it's just data. It's not on the cartridge itself. You don't hold, the data gets downloaded and installed onto your device. You still get the cool case and the artwork, you can put it on your shelf. You're still authenticating at a system level rather than using the storefront to do it. So they can't just like pull it away from you at any moment. But yeah, I'll probably be getting a Switch 2 and focusing a lot more on PC. I wonder what's in the shop. Good flight performance. I think this is the one I already have. Yes. I don't know what the processors actually do. Lock-on control, boost control, firing control, STM limit control, memory optimization, aim assist, interesting. Process that enhances lock-on performance, provides a minor increase the lock-on range, boosted land and aerial movement. Yay, I got a new processor. Okay, mission time. and this is another topic that came up with the whole physical debate. The truth of the matter is that digital storefronts allow for games to be cheaper and more plentiful. So like that's why, like on PlayStation and on the Switch, for instance, you have so many small studio, like indie games that previously you would have only seen on like Steam or on PC. You're now seeing all those games on console because they can make them cheaply and bring them to market in the digital storefront rather than having to create physical media for their games and ship to retailers and all that stuff. So it is paving the way for it's positive in that regard. So that is, but you know, you just risk losing it forever if Nintendo decides they don't want to keep their store up anymore. So the data isn't saved onto the card, so if I give it to someone else, they wouldn't have my data since they don't have my device, but they could still play and create their own data. Correct. I believe that's the case. I haven't looked into it, but if presumably that's the case, otherwise what? It would just act as a sort of download code where it pairs it to your Nintendo account, and then I mean, at that point, you shouldn't even need the card. And then what would be the point? But I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure exactly how the game cards work. So I could be talking out of my ass on that one. Numerous corrupted AIs have been detected in the neutral zone bordering Zen's territory. Team up with other reclaimers to eliminate these AIs and prevent immortals from expanding their territory. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, that was up here. Oops, I thought this whole time I was reading this one. Horizon has decided to conduct a thorough investigation of the center of the Oval Link. The purpose of this mission is to assist in preparing for this investigation. So, I don't understand this previous mission. They're constructing a facility along one of Sky Union's transport routes. So they were building a wall along one of Sky Union's transport routes. But the transport route goes to the center of the Oval Link, which we apparently know nothing about, and anyone who's ever tried to go investigate has died. So then how is this a transport route for one of the consortiums if we have no data on it? Who's going there? If it's a transport route but nobody ever goes there, how does that track? Whatever. We're going to investigate.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Horizon. You must reach a designated area in the center of the Oval Link and prepare to conduct a detailed investigation. Horizon will provide the infiltration sequence. Though currently safe, this area is under immortal occupation, and they will react accordingly once the mission is underway. When the moon fell, the impact embedded lunar debris deep beneath the ground.
Don't just fight stuff, bro. Don't question it. Got it.
This debris is the target of the investigation. It is encased in a dense layer of bedrock that you'll need to blast apart.
I'm good at blasting stuff apart.
Horizon will supply the equipment you'll need to carry out this task. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to fight.
Then why are you're in the
Death
wrong
is
line of
always
work.
watching us. Sit this one out if you're not feeling up to it.
I don't want to think about that right now. What should I do?
Oh man, please go away.
Whoa! Crimson Lord, the one and only!
Is this dude really that big of a deal?
He's the biggest deal there is. The veteran of too many battles to count. Everyone's gunning for his top spot.
The biggest deal there is.
Oh, I see.
I just changed it to
I'm
live
just a
chat.
soldier. Nothing special, really.
Crazy how that's not the default though.
Say, aren't you that lucky kid from Innocence? Jack, right? I don't believe we've actually met.
You know who I am?
Of course. You've made a lot of bookies furious, the way you keep surviving all those impossible missions. Not a lot of people can lay claim to that.
Well, people can say whatever they want, I guess. Yeah, I've survived some crazy missions, and I can't really explain why, but it's not as impressive as it seems.
Don't be so modest. At the same time, there's no need to let your guard down either. You've achieved more than the folks placing bets on our lives ever will. You can be proud of that.
I appreciate you saying that. So what brings the ace pilot of Bullet Works to this briefing anyway?
Man, Bullet Works has a lot of members.
BG's orders. It's imperative that we be thoroughly briefed on important missions like this one.
Very true. And missions like this pay handsomely, too.
It's not all about money, kid. And let me just say, I'm only the ace pilot for now.
Huh? It's hard to imagine a stronger outer than you.
No matter how strong we become, the clock is always ticking.
Yes, sir.
In one way or another, someone always comes to collect the bill for the lives we take.
What?
Oh, sorry, I went off on a tangent just now. Maybe Bishop or Johnny would be good for this mission.
Johnny G!
Well, I'm heading back. Later.
Hey, bye.
We have to end this battle. We have to know what the Immortals are protecting. Crimson Lord, Rookie, see you around.
I'm expecting great things from him, Diablo, and you, Rookie.
Diablo?
The younger generation will pave the way into the new era. If you'll excuse me.
Who's Diablo? Oh yeah, how's little doo-doo?
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area.
Yeah, that picture you sent
Scanning
me
battlefield.
earlier was
Femtoparticle
awesome.
distribution is very high density. Overlaying
That was
femto wave
adorable.
analysis results on the console to correct radar imaging.
Damn, that was quick.
Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
Femto analysis? Do we have a recon unit with us that we don't know about?
To avoid anti-aircraft pressure, Ire of the Western 7 is performing high-altitude reconnaissance.
Oh, that chick
You
that
guys
didn't
get
want
the
to
data?
fight.
Best of luck to you. I'm spec'd for electronic recon right now, so I'm not gonna be doing any fighting.
Well, okay.
Roger that. Just keep it up.
Huh?
I guess there's a
Bullet
place for
Works
someone who
didn't
doesn't
send
want to
Crimson
fight
Lord?
in this line of work.
I'm the better pilot for this mission than the Major. If you got a problem with that, take it up with BG.
That's Diablo.
4, we're ready to begin the mission. Guide us to the excavation site.
Affirmative. Displaying
And
target
Kieran Crawler's
coordinates
needs
on
the
the
last
radar.
3 days, so yeah.
The operation to set the explosive components will take place
He
here.
meows at my door when he meows at my door when he wants to come. Yeah, he's the best.
Roger that. As long as we make it to our respective points, 4 can take care of the rest. Handle that, kid.
Handle yourself.
First, we need to take out the enemy AIs in the area. If anyone falls behind, the explosion will be delayed. Let's hustle, people.
Hustle yourself.
This is the end! Get on my level.
Get on my level.
I will get even stronger. We just can't lose.
Hello? What's right here? On the roof?
Get out of here.
This is the end.
Bro, like, these rockets suck. This missile launcher is dog doo-doo. Like, they're very bad at target tracking. They just kind of seem to do whatever they feel like. Good for hitting very large objects from relatively close range, but like they're supposed to be homing missiles and they're not very good at doing their job. What is this?
Explosive component set.
One of the
2
objectives.
locations remain.
All right, let's head to the next point.
Oh.
Explosive component set. 1 location remains.
All right, let's head to the next point.
The area is clear enough,
Explosive
fellas.
component set. All units retreat from your positions. A powerful shockwave is anticipated.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Can we go home now?
Please remain in the mission area until detonation has been confirmed. All components are now measuring the bedrock layer.
How much time's left?
I did not picture him looking like that.
I'm analyzing the most effective route to allow the blast wave to destroy the bedrock. Estimated completion time is 10 minutes.
You gotta wait, huh?
I'm sure the enemy already knows what we're here for. I doubt they'll just ignore us.
Oh, I thought that's exactly what they were gonna do.
Incoming transmission from Ire.
Hey, I can see the enemy reinforcements. They're still pretty far off. Some kind of aircraft, but not jets. Maybe combat helicopters. I'm sending the data.
Attention. Horizon has updated the mission. Defend the explosive components until detonation.
We got 2 groups of 3 bogies, each coming from different directions.
A fight here would be bad. If the explosives get destroyed, we'll fail the mission.
The enemy's just 2 groups. We gotta stall them till the explosion goes off.
Rookie, it doesn't matter which group you focus on, just hold off the enemy.
Got it.
We all done? They're getting closer.
Light them up!
Changing the mission area based on new tactical data. All units, proceed to the updated area and complete the mission.
Trying to get to this right here. This. I'll take the arm part. They are helicopters. I don't trust IR. We've been having lots of issues with
Designated enemy AIs have been detected by your radar.
Western 7, is that what they were called? Whatever, that group of convicts.
This is the end!
Only 2 groups.
This is the end! We just can't lose!
Fly, bitch.
Get out of here!
Get out of here. I'm walking here.
This is the end!
Where'd he go? Boom, bitch.
All enemy units eliminated. 4. What happened with the explosion?
Probing complete. Preparation in progress. Initiating trigger. Brace for shockwave.
Whoa! That scared the hell out of me! Wish you'd warned us sooner!
These EM waves are screwing with our radar. Did the explosion work?
I'm sending you the data now.
Checking data. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
So we can see all that lunar debris now, yeah? How's it looking?
I can't see a thing with all this smoke
They're-
and dust in
they're
the
not-
air. And my
Thor's not gonna
observation
share that
data isn't
data.
much help either.
Nobody's ever seen this before, huh? After coming this far, I wouldn't mind seeing it with my own 2 eyes.
The dust should clear in about 30 minutes or so. Doesn't look like enemy reinforcements are coming, so maybe we can just wait and...
Processing. Femtoparticle density is rising. Major femtostorm imminent.
You're just trying to scare us away from here.
Femtostorm?
Processing. Damage to arsenals cannot be predicted. Prioritizing safety. Force mapping return sequence. Executing return sequence.
Hey, what the hell? You're forcing us back?
Wow. No, no. Oh my god. Let me... Okay. Okay, now we can go. That looks cool. I want a moo bar.
You're late? I thought you of all people would arrive on time. It would be pointless to say exactly how long it's been since we last saw each other. Let's just say it's been 7 years.
Same as ever, I see. Hard to believe we served together in the 1st Division, but I'm not here to reminisce.
Yes. Your concern is the recent surge in combat missions.
Indeed. Within the Oval Link, at least, things were relatively stable for the last several decades. Mercenaries fought off invading Immortals, and the distribution of produced femto resources met Orbital's expectations. But now, new Immortals are appearing, more powerful and more aggressive than ever before. Why is that? Why are the Consortium suddenly scrambling to hoard as much femto as they can? And then, of course, there's you.
You think so?
You, the only EX rank mercenary, the only truly free man among us.
Brigadier General, what do you believe is the purpose of intelligent life?
Who can say? Does this question have some relation to your purpose?
Answer.
To live. There is no other reason. Survival is the driving force behind all life.
Not true.
A simple answer. That is true of life. But intelligent life, like myself, serves a different purpose. One of renewed awakening. Of liberation.
Liberation? So you're a revolutionary now.
What change did the moonfall bring? This world was met with disaster.
His voice actor does sound familiar.
As it ever was. Amid the rush to hoard resources, as you put it. Where is humanity headed? And those of us whom the moon's particles have made more than human, we outers, where are we headed? Do we really live to indulge the indolence of the relictual creatures beyond the barrier?
Yeah.
Have you gone mad?
Mad? The war is already being fought, old friend. Mercenaries like us are weaving new patterns into the tapestry of history.
Do you really believe that?
They have already begun weaving a new future. I hope to see your wonderful contribution to the pattern.
I mean, what do you mean, does he really believe that? He didn't say much.
Lightly. The unexpected has a way of appearing at the worst possible time.
That was the weirdest non-conversation I've ever seen.
Such is life, Brigadier General. Such is life.
But I did get a cool weapon, so yay. Basically, all he said was that mercenaries are making an impact. Do you really believe that? Yes. But it, by itself, that doesn't really mean much. Vertical missiles. Hell yeah, bro is looking bulky. Look at my big arm. It's big. To Cecilius from Horizon. All the gossip about your abilities was not unfounded, it seems. We hope you will continue to work for Horizon moving forward. Weren't y'all trying? Didn't you send people to, like, kill us when we were working for Sky Union? Though we are not pleased that Sky Union has assumed the role of humanity's enforcer, we cannot deny how powerful they have become of. But their conservative nature means they will not expand beyond the confines of the barrier. The world as we know it became much smaller after the awakening. Yet we have managed to expand, building up power so we may move to a new stage. Indeed, Horizon has the power to create a new world. They say a wise man knows himself to be a fool. I hope you are no less discerning. So. Y'all sound crazy. I think I like Sky Union better. Robbie Daemon is his voice actor. Who else does he voice act? Oh good, there's more free missions. Also, time for ice cream. In the game and in real life. He voiced Tuxedo Mask from Sailor Moon. Well, that's why you recognize him. I'll be right back. Hi. Okay, Zay, quick. Help. Single or double. Also, super cool that you get ice cream tokens for developing equipment. Like you send a request for certain equipment to be developed. It costs a lot of money, but after the next mission, you get a piece of equipment and you get an ice cream token. You get a free ice cream. Single cone. All right, what flavor? Here you go. Eat up. Nom 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 nom. Mango bold. Scandalous even. Blitz power. Don't even know what that is, but cool. Yo yo yo, B-boy Snake Dog G. What's up, David? You want your own? We'll go get one.
I got another ice cream token. Yay!
I'm guessing the tokens mean free ice cream, but I can see I'm not consuming them, so I'm not entirely sure how this works. Ice cream cheat day. So Dave, we're playing a game called Daemon Cross Machina. It's very, it's a Switch game. Well, it could be on other stuff too. I don't know. But it's very, very reminiscent of Armored Core. Like the mechs even look like very similar to Armored Core. Just finished tonight's Windows Active Directory class. Nice! That's my favorite. Investigate facility depths. An entrance to unexplored depths has been discovered in a production facility held by corrupted AIs. Zen has requested an investigation into these depths. Okay.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence.
I wouldn't say it's a spin-off. It's made by a totally different studio from what I can tell. It's its own thing, but it's got so much of Armored Core's DNA and like all over it. Like the way the missions are structured, the briefing, the consortiums, the way the mechs look. Are you sharing ice cream with Zay? I was trying to, but she didn't want it.
This mission is a request from Zen. An entrance to a subterranean region has been discovered in a production facility previously controlled by enemy AIs.
There is more of a focus on the narrative and like there's cutscenes and character relationships and stuff. Getting to know the actual pilots and whatnot. Yeah, so it's like a faraway cousin. Yeah. It's the kind of game that, like, if Nintendo owned Armored Core, they would probably sue. They just wants to be a brat today.
Your mission is to infiltrate the facility and conduct an investigation.
I did not eat the whole thing in one bite. It took me several bites.
While the immortals in this facility have long since been driven out, if you encounter any remnants, destroy them. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
Oh, I already have two buddies coming with me that I don't have to pay for. Painkiller and Sif. Sif looks just like Vire or whatever that other person's name was. It was a weird name, weird one-syllable name. 1.5 syllable. That isn't enough bites to share. If it's more than one bite, it's enough to share. You're telling me that if I had a 2-bite ice cream and I shared half with you, meaning 1 bite, that wouldn't be enough. Maybe you're just greedy. Also, it's more bites for you because your bites are smaller than mine. Dave, Zay and I have been playing Borderlands and it's been a lot of fun. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Scanning battlefield.
About 342.
Density is low.
I actually have no idea, but I'm sure somebody does. I'm sure you could look it up.
Proceed through the opening until you arrive at the depths. Detecting heat signatures from corrupted AIs. Eliminate them and continue your descent. Detecting powerful thermal reactions deep below. Proceed with caution.
Dead. Oh, cool.
Sealed bulkhead detected. Destroy it and continue your descent.
Enemy down. Acquiring new target.
Not very formidable. Oh, also I'm a little bit under the weather.
I'm gonna shoot down some more.
Yeah, not formidable at all. I can't even use my missiles on these enemies because they die too quickly. Oh, that's whatever that was is gone.
I'm gonna shoot down some more.
Oh, yeah, that's my ally.
Enemy down. Acquiring new target.
Which Borderlands? There's like 10. Just Borderlands.
Booyah!
Just Borderlands. The first one. I bought the collection where it's like Borderlands, Borderlands 2, and Borderlands the pre-sequel. Or whatever. It's showing there's still some enemy or something. Also, there's ammo right here. Oh, is that? Yeah, okay, that wasn't an enemy, that was Femtu. So that was a waste of time. Oh, cool. You're already dead.
Enemy AI commander detected. Eliminate it at once. Mission complete. Mission
Easy
accomplishment
peasy.
recognized. Mapping return sequence.
Oh, wait. Loot. So one cool thing about there are a lot of differences. Gun arms. Interesting. There are a lot of differences between this and Armored Core. Like in Armored Core, you get all your equipment from shops or from the shop. And this one, you get most of it from either developing it with blueprints and stuff or looting it off of downed arsenals. The one with Claptrap. Yes, I heard the co-op is pretty good. Claptrap, that sounds crazy. It's a robot that thrusts and slaps ass. Yes. Look, everybody, I'm dancing. I'm dancing. I got a weapon, the Splendor, whatever that is. Rampage hammer? That sounds cool. Another weapon and an arm. Also, there's no arena in this, which Armored Core oftentimes has an arena. But yeah, the sorts of things, the way that the mech works, like the way you would manage your build is a little different. So like, instead of worrying about weight and energy consumption like an Armored Core, you're worried about, what was it called? Memory. You don't want to run out of memory. Each component requires a certain amount of memory. So there are small differences.
Yep.
The fact that I got shot down yesterday and ejected from my mech, I was just running around shooting, was pretty cool. Also, the fact that there's a hangar that I can run around and interact with the menus and stuff. In Armored Core, it's just a menu screen. At least in the older ones. I haven't played Armored Core 5. I really want to. And this is, what do we name him? Say, Scrappy. Who's your good boy? Who's a good boy? And sometimes he follows me. But today is not one of those days. Now is not one of the times where he does that. Okay, so what is the hammer? Incendiary bullets. A missile launcher that fires homing missiles that burn targets on impact. Okay, but I don't know. These are kind of bulky and ugly, but kind of cool. Let's just try these. How do I put it on my other shoulder? Is that just not an option? Because I think the original missile system that I had was on the left shoulder, and now it's on the right, and I don't like that. Oh yeah, and in this game you can get mismatched arms, which you couldn't do in Armored Core. Scraps for short. That's cute. Okay, this new one's not as good as the old one. No, the one I already have. All right, mission time. And now we have Reclaim the City. Sky Union's territory has been overrun by corrupted AIs. Multiple heat signatures have been detected. Reclaim the area before the enemy can bolster their forces.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence.
Zay, do you want to stream Stardew when we play tonight, or are you shy?
This mission is a request from Sky Union. Your mission is to reclaim Sky Union's territory from a group of corrupted AIs. Several of these enemy AIs are armed with missiles. I recommend that you equip yourself accordingly.
Accordingly.
Also, multiple heat signatures are advancing toward the mission area. They are likely reinforcements. Caution is advised.
And I still think it's, I like that Stardew's art thing. Fair enough. Also, I still think it's the coolest thing that I can just do this. Now you guys don't get to see what I'm doing. Yo, so what do you think about this girl? Like, on one hand, I could let her go and just focus on my classes and career stuff, but on the other hand, she could be a real one. And I just read all the signs the wrong way. Oh boy. I don't know. Only you really know what your gut tells you. I'm not in your shoes, so I don't see all the little things that you see or feel that, or have that like gut reaction to them like you would, because you're in the situation. But you seemed pretty sure before. Likely reinforcements, caution is advised.
Preparations. Then stand by. Briefing over.
The reward's already small. Nah, just me and Crow got this. I wonder what I get for completing the side goal, though. See, I disagree with that. There's no reason a man can't do both.
Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is low. Short-range radar will not be affected. Enemy reinforcements have arrived on the battlefield. They are alerted to your presence. I'm detecting an increase in their speed. Displaying estimated arrival time. Eliminate them at once.
I expect us to win.
I downed an arsenal. Of course, he landed in a really inconvenient spot. Ooh, what is this? A cool new gun. But yeah, I don't necessarily think studies before girls. I mean, you're always going to be doing something in life outside of your relationship life. There's always, life is full of things that are all happening at once. So, there's no reason to not just live. But, I don't know about this particular girl, based on what you've told me before. Oh, is this thing still alive? No, it's still blowing up. Okay. For some reason.
I'll take you all on.
Oh, I need some of this. I'm getting all kinds of loot.
You're not ready.
Another one. And items in yellow are new.
Mission complete.
Cool.
Mission accomplishment recognized.
And I got the side goal.
Mapping return sequence.
I got my side hustle too.
Enemy reinforcements detected.
Never
Caution
mind.
is advised.
Oh.
I have to win so everyone can live easier.
He left the mission area. That's not fair. Cool. Where'd he fall? Nowhere? Not showing up on the radar, so oof. It's this girl I've been seeing that lives around the corner from my house. You disagree that she lives around the corner? No. Anyway, she's a girl next door, huh? Her mom is friends with my mom from like years ago, and they just started talking and reunited. It's such a coincidence that she lives right around the corner from, out of all the places in Tampa or in Florida. Yeah, those details always give me doubt, man. For sure, are super attached to each other. Yesterday we built a mini pantry coffee stand thingy. While I was building the last few pieces, she made me late night snack because my stomach was grumbling. That's very sweet. Yeah, I don't know. It's really only a question you can answer. I just unlocked a new ally from a free mission? I say go with your gut. If something is fishy, then if something feels fishy, I guess is what you're trying to say, then it probably is. If she's showing you something that leaves you uncertain about her, then I would just let her go. Well, and I would add that communication is important. So there's always going to be things that you're unsure about, things that you question, and you should be able to speak up and ask those questions. If you can't ask the questions that you harbor in your heart because she'll, shut you down or whatever, then that's not gonna work. Look what let's see what I got. I got the Astraeus weapon. I don't know what that is. I got a Tempest Underbird, which looks like a missile launcher. Caladrius. And some decals. So I'm excited about the missiles because I don't know about the vertical missiles seem pretty cool. I might go back to those. The incendiary ones, I don't know. You can only get one lock on at a time, which actually is kind of good for not wasting missiles, I guess. I don't know. Let's go look at the hangar and see what we got. So I got this. It's a new kind of assault rifle. Slightly better magazine ammo, better bullet speed, better fire rate, better reload time, and weight. That's a tough sell. Looks cool though. And when it's comparing the bullet damage, is it taking into account the attachment I have on my current weapon? Yeah, looks like it. Or looks like it's not, rather. No, she's definitely willing to talk. She just doesn't want me making claims like that. She's just interested in my money or citizenship papers or something. Well, yeah. No one wants to be just accused of stuff. All things can be fixed with a good, honest talk, but if you are anxious about those things, you should be able to talk about it. I agree. Oh yeah, no, these are all new. Machine gun. An arc gun. Look, it's a box. I don't know. Missiles. Forward firing missile launcher launches multiple missiles simultaneously. 180. These are not as good. These are just the best. I'll give these a try. They're like an enhanced version of my old missiles. Yay, box for mini. What do you mean? Rogue Cinderella. Oh, look at this goth baddie. I'm sure you and I would have a lovely dance together. If you'd like to know the real me, just ask me out on a date, as long as you don't mind visiting a blood-soaked battlefield, that is. Guys, I think I just got a girlfriend. You know what I always say? Chicks dig good mech pilots. Minnie does like box.
What the heck?
What the heck? Oh yeah, where's Scraps? Hey there, buddy. Yeah, sometimes he just sits there. Sometimes he's like walking around though, and every now and then he'll follow me. Also, this game is multiplayer. Yeah, I kind of messed up and made those claims on her birthday, but I was really messed up with the $100 roses and what she said to my mom. Like, hindsight, I should have talked to her sooner before. Yeah, I agree. Nice, goth ladies are nice. Also agree with that. Good thing I snagged me one. Alright, back to the story. Reclaim AI-controlled territory. Horizon's territory has been overrun by immortals. Team up with other reclaimers to reclaim the area before the enemy can further entrench themselves. This is very similar to this mission. Stop their expansion. Alright, sounds basic. Sounds simple enough.
Briefing will now commence.
No, you can't date her. You are only allowed to have a boyfriend. Uh-oh, no goth ladies for you. The girlfriend slot is filled. When I said good thing I snagged me one, I meant you, dummy.
This mission is a request from Horizon. Groups of enemy AIs have converged around immortals within Horizon's territory,
Okay, wait.
occupying the region.
I just gotta ask.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence.
Is that? No, that clock is not accurate. What if I just left this here and just left this timer counting down for the rest of my life? How high do you think that number would get?
This mission is a request from Horizon. Groups of enemy AIs have
The
converged
number on the
around
upper right,
immortals
by the way,
within
is what I'm
Horizon's
referring to.
territory, occupying the region.
I forget you can't just read my mind.
Your objective is to eliminate the immortals and the enemy AIs, and reassert Horizon's control over the territory.
Yeah, I just think about stuff like that randomly.
Horizon will supply the weapons you'll need for this task. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch.
More fancy, experimental weapons. Well, one of the earlier missions that I didn't stream, we were given some experimental weapons, and because some stuff went down during the mission that made it harder, the consortium let us keep the mission as part of our reward for a job well done. They let us keep the experimental weapons. It would probably be Max at some point. Nah, at least I was able to come over to her place and talk with a clear head. She said she's unsure and we'll see. So far, we've gone out on a date, built that IKEA coffee table, and stayed at her place till 2:30 a.m. Yikes. That's late. I want... get some food, babe. You can eat some celery and ranch. Man, celery and baby carrots. Baby carrots and ranch are good too. So underrated.
Briefing over.
How does this differ from a routine extermination mission?
Several Arsenal-type immortals have been detected in the center of the area. They appear to be directing the enemy AIs.
No veggies. I'll die fat and happy and with all the clogged arteries. Several Arsenal-type immortals have been detected in the center of the area. They're appearing to be directing the enemy AIs.
We've shot down more Arsenal types than we can count. I don't think we need to be too cautious here. Right, Rookie?
Zoa.
I've also confirmed
Forgot
that
about
these
you, yeah.
Arsenal types are the latest models from Sky Union, which the Immortals have seized.
Nice.
These models are not operating as efficiently as Arsenals piloted by Outers. However, compared to previous Arsenal types you've faced, they pose a considerable threat.
That sounds rather embarrassing for Sky Union, doesn't it?
I want chips. Yeah, we got really close to doing the tango or the ooh la la or cha cha cha. What do you guys call it? Shagging? Bruh. Shagging, what kind of dance is that? Is that like a TikTok trick? Yeah.
The Immortals have taken over a number of production facilities across all Consortium territories. The seizure of weaponry and aircraft is not limited to Sky Union.
Sounds like they all got a reason to be embarrassed then. Still, there's no reason to be nervous, even if they are new Arsenal models. The Arsenals my brother and I pilot are older models that we inherited from our parents.
Does this mission restrict the gathering of data on the enemy Arsenal types? I doubt Sky Union would allow otherwise.
So I think I figured out what's going on, Zay. So I think when you message, some of your messages are getting like auto-corrected. I'll send you a picture. So like, there's a little weird symbol, and then it shows LOL. But if I hover over it, it shows LOL with 3 L's. Sure, it's a dancing bed. Okay, but we don't call it shagging here. We call it the square hole game. Bruh. What kind of taco is that? A good one. Good taco. Y'all, now I want Taco Bell.
No such restrictions are in place. Sky Union lost the right to restrict information about these arsenal models after they were seized.
I'm sure Savior will be quite pleased to receive data about Sky Union's latest arsenal
the translate
models.
thing? How do I turn that off? It's awful.
Oh yeah, that prince of yours is an arsenal designer himself. Is there anything that rich, handsome genius can't do?
Oh, sounds like you're a little gay for this Savior guy.
Ah, so you finally understand how brilliant Savior is. That is a reassuring
Yeah, well, how do I make it
sign.
stop, Zay?
Guess Savior's not the only one who can't detect sarcasm.
Ooh.
Anyway, it doesn't matter whether the enemy has new models
That
or
didn't
not.
sound like sarcasm to me either.
We destroy immortals. That's reason enough for the Steel Knights to fight.
I wish you low-born churls the best of luck, if you'll excuse me.
What a bitch.
I gotta admit, I'm glad you're participating in this mission, rookie. I'll see you out there on the battlefield.
It's voice acted, so they can't use my name. But they use my name in messages, the message terminal, which is not voice acted. David, speak that Spanish stuff. I don't know how to make it stop. This new feature actually would have been helpful during those times when David and I were playing like Resident Evil and we had Spanish speaking people come in to chat with us, and David had to be the Google Translate. Yeah, see, it says Zay, what do you want me to say? Cool.
Approach complete.
Wish that would have been there back
You
then.
have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. No significant distribution of femtoparticles. Radar will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
Boar, what's the situation?
I am incorporating the topographical data provided to us by Horizon. The enemy arsenal types are in the hills near the center of the mission area. They number 3 in total. However, a swarm of corrupted AIs have gathered at their location.
Look how many there are. This is definitely gonna hurt.
A swarm of pests is swatted like any other, regardless of size. Still, one of this magnitude should provide ample amusement.
Data counter.
What the heck?
Fascinating. Recalculating observational data. Please wait.
Huh?
There is a consistent noise in the data. One of the arsenal types in the hills is cloaking its ID signal.
For what possible reason?
Unknown. Of the 2060 permutations I have attention. I have determined the intention of the arsenal camouflaging its ID signal.
Do tell.
It's destroying enemy AIs. I've subtracted the enemy AIs that still remain from the total number at the start of the mission. The difference does not match the number of AIs we've destroyed.
So we got an immortal picking off AIs for us? But why?
I never claimed that the arsenal camouflaging its ID signal was an immortal.
Oh, come on. If it's not
friendly?
an immortal, then... Wait. Could it be a mercenary who slipped in to destroy them from within? Why would they do that?
If their camouflaged ID signal is not meant to deceive us, it is logical to assume it's meant for the immortals instead.
Patch me through to him.
No response.
Figures. Rookie, what should we do about this slippery idiot?
You two have fun. I'm content to keep gathering data for Savior.
For Savior. What a slippery little weasel. Slippery like a square hole. Dead hit. You're not dodging so much now. Come on, die, damn. Woo! Flash, Phantom, Prominence, Laser Blade. Oh my gosh. Let's try the head. Oh, next I want the body though. Oh no, I'm gonna come fight this one. Oh, another one. Bye.
All corrupted AIs and immortals have been eliminated.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh yeah, I remember a couple people joined that were from South America. It's just Spanish on my screen. Cool, so you understand everything I'm saying. I can't say anything bad about you in Spanish now, LOL. And then Zay said something that didn't get translated for some reason. So it's apparently not real Spanish. That's all I know. Oh, the cat. Bruh. Kitty. LOL, slippery like a square hole. Zay, you mean chicken soup with potatoes and rice? Yeah, hit the square hole. Oh, oops, Senorita only told me how to say it, not spell it. Ah, that's why it wasn't translated. All corrupted AIs and mortals have been eliminated.
Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
Whew, all done. What was up with that camouflaged arsenal anyway?
Incoming transmission. Opening the wide area channel.
Thanks for not interfering.
Oh, it was Crown Princess?
Hey, you're one of the Panzer Crown girls. You should really be thanking the rookie. They made the call not to attack.
I see. I'll be sure to remember that.
So, you mind telling us what you're doing here?
Okay, I go get a snack now. I want a snack.
Sorry, I can't tell you.
It was a secret mission, no doubt issued by a consortium without Orbital's authorization.
Who?
Which consortium?
I can't tell you.
Really now, Sky Union is the only possibility. Did they order you to destroy the seized Arsenal models before anyone could gather data on them?
Oh, well, then you failed. If that was the case, then the mission was a failure.
I really can't tell you. I'll get in a lot of trouble.
Even if we filed a complaint, I'm sure Sky Union would just deny any involvement. No worries. We don't know anything, and there was nothing here. Rookie, Nemesis, that sound good to you?
It makes no difference to me. Thanks to her, we acquired hardly any useful battle data.
Oh, never mind.
With no reason to remain here. 4, we're returning.
Mapping return sequence.
I mean, I got a piece of one of them.
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool. I guess we'll be on our way then. 4, execute return sequence.
Affirmative. All units return according to the mapped sequence.
Rookie, see you around.
Bro, he's getting the attention from all the ladies. Is this gonna turn into a dating sim? Aw. I can't, there's no option to pick the body anymore. I have to go with the legs or an arm. Crown Princess can now be requested as an ally. Oh, do not attack the unknown arsenal was a side goal. I didn't even realize. Didn't even see the unknown arsenal. I got big monies. I bet this is from Crown Princess. Yep. I want you to team up with me. If I get stronger, Panzer Crown will become unstoppable. I'm sure Empress would just love that. What can I say? The ladies love me. $325, $2890. I don't understand. This is better than in every way. Oh, this one doesn't have any laser defense. Lock on range really suffers. I don't know. This one seems like a no-brainer. These look like the same thing. Perfect. The attributes are not the same though. What do we got? Colossal Immortal Test Data Collection. The objective of this mission is to assist with a link test between Outers and Colossal Immortals and gather test data. Eliminate all enemies in the testing area while linked to a Colossal Immortal. Interesting.
Mission briefing.
This is probably going to be the last one. Yeah, definitely going to be the last one.
This mission is a request from Orbital. Orbital has collected the remains of a colossal immortal that was defeated by Bulletworks in Sky Union's territory. We have been studying it for potential arsenal applications. At this time, we have successfully linked the colossal immortal to an outer. As we move on to field testing, you have been chosen as the test subject. Please cooperate with our collection of test data. Your objective is to destroy the enemies in the area. During the collection of data, you will be accompanied by one mercenary as a precaution. Please cooperate with them. Complete any necessary preparations. Then briefing over.
Oh, can't request party members or partners. Also, what weapons were we given for the previous mission? Because I think I just had my normal weapons, right? I wasn't paying that close of attention, but I'm pretty sure I just had my regular stuff. Come to think of it, I don't remember if that first mission that gave us experimental weapons
You have arrived at the mission
actually gave us experimental weapons.
Femtoparticle density is low. Electronic devices will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
Wow.
Begin the mission.
Yo, rookie. This is pretty nuts, isn't it? Wait, you don't seem surprised at all. Were you expecting me? Man.
Yeah, you're my buddy, bro.
Now. Whatever. So, how's it feel to be inside an immortal? I bet. Really nasty. Just make sure you don't shoot me, got it? Seriously, don't point that thing out.
Get out the way.
Alright, let's win this thing.
I can just... Oh my god, the destructive power. It's slow. But very tanky and impressively destructive. What did that do? I'm not sure. Bye.
Here they come. This ought to be easy. You can do it, rookie.
These guys look like Gargamon from a distance. These missiles kind of suck. Like, how did not a single one of those hit that radar spike? Or I guess that's not what that's called. Whatever. Yeah, because these also say radar spike. Whatever. How did none of those missiles hit that enemy? And that's the only way I can hit them up there. Because I can't reach them with my sword or run through them if they're above me. Like, none of them are making contact. That worked.
Mission incomplete. The objectives of this mission can no longer be achieved.
What do you
Mapping
mean?
return sequence.
Why? Why did all my VP suddenly drop to 0? Welcome back. This mission's really weird. I have to go pee. I will be right back. Okay, now I am back. Bro, I don't know what's up with this mission, but this is not. This thing sucks. I have to control this giant robot, and it's so slow. I'd be killing these enemies faster in my regular arsenal. I keep forgetting I can pick up cars and throw them. Welcome back, you are.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area.
Okay, so the missiles successfully can hit those targets. Why not the flying things?
Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel. Begin the mission.
Yo, rookie. This is pretty nuts, isn't it? Wait, you don't seem surprised at all. Were you expecting me? Man, I feel kind of lame now.
Too far.
Whatever. So, how's it feel to be inside an immortal? I bet it's really nasty. Just make sure you don't shoot me, got it? Seriously, don't point that thing at me. We'll clear the way forward. Let's go.
Goodbye.
Here they come. This ought to be easy.
Oh, that's what happened. I ran out of time. I didn't even realize that there's a timer when you exit the first. Like there's a yellow line and a red line that box in the mission area. Armored Core does that exact thing too. I mean, right down to the color. But in Armored Core, if you're in between, if you're in that past the yellow line but still within the red line, it just gives you a little warning message. There's no timer. And then if you cross the red line, it's immediate mission over. Or if you're in the arena, the match is over. Oh, one of them actually tried to hit a target over there. Oh, they're working now magically. Oh shit! Man, that thing, this big boy goes a pretty hefty distance when you do that.
I think I can keep this going. That thing. I'm pretty much just here to spectate. Stick me in one of those, and I could be the ace in no time flat.
Bro, yeah, I don't know. This thing sucks, Johnny. I think you're better off in your arsenal.
I think I can keep this going.
What's this do again? Oh, it's a stomp.
Man, this is tough.
They all moved.
Just knowing we got allies watching my back is enough to calm me down.
Like 126 more enemies is crazy. Bro, and I can't stomp on them. I'm too slow. And doing that puts me out of bounds almost every time I try it.
A shiver ran down my spine just now.
Who designed this? How did this mission pass playtesting? Hold on, let me turn around. Okay, not a single enemy died from that.
It'll take more than that to put down this bird. More and we should be done collecting data. That's one.
That sword is really fitting their numbers. Come on, run. I pressed the button already. So I don't think I have to kill every enemy. There's 20 left, and I think they just kind of keep spawning in, like, indefinitely. So I really just need to focus on knocking out giant waves of them when they're all clustered together. And not worry about trying to kill every little enemy that I see. Oh, that didn't. Oh, I got killed 2 of them that way. But running through these guys didn't work. Bruh. Maybe I do have to kill all of them because their numbers are very thin now. All of a sudden. Bro, come on, he's right in front of you. Slash him. Bro, and I'm aiming, but my crosshairs are on top of him. So it's just, the sword doesn't, you don't get to actually aim where the sword swings. It just kind of swings where it wants. Like, it's just a slash straight across the the screen. You don't get to angle it up or down. Fuck you! Bro, what am I supposed to do about that? Damn. Also, how do I help Johnny? Can I help Johnny? Alright, just one more, buddy. I'm coming! I'll save you! Oh, crushed him. Yeah, I don't think I can help him. Maybe I could do something like resin if I was in an arsenal or something. I'll be back, gonna do a mini workout. Cool, bet.
Mission complete. Test data collection complete. Mission accomplishment recognized. Mapping return sequence. Please return according to instructions.
Nice work. That was pretty easy. I want to hear all about it when we get back.
Pretty easy. You fell. You're down. You need a life alert bracelet, bro. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Complete within 240 seconds is crazy. No rewards, just money. Where are we at? Guard the transport aircraft. Immortals have occupied a facility along a cargo transport route. Team up with other reclaimers to defend the transport aircraft as it moves valuable cargo through the area. That looks like fun, but I'm gonna have to call it here. Because it's getting kind of late, and I need to like shower and get ready for bed and stuff. Appreciate David, of course, for stopping by. It's always more fun when Dave's here. Zay, obviously, appreciate you stopping by and chatting with me, keeping me company. Turbo Tails was here earlier, but had to go because of a thunderstorm. He's always appreciated. Anybody else who watched, appreciate it, of course. Link down below in the description if you want to join the Discord. Just as long as you don't spam it with nonsense, then you won't get banned. Yeah. You can talk to me whenever. David's there, Zay's there. Sometimes we watch movies together. But again, link down below. You should definitely join. Everybody have a good night or a good day, depending on what time you're watching this. And until next time, guys, stay beautiful.
Rip me from my heart and place it behind bars. Your life was never safe from the start. Don't pray for me, 'cause I'm guilty as charged. There's no space for me here, 'cause I'm guilty as charged. Fine, if I ain't really breathing, don't embrace me, and I'll give you permission, go on, hate me, 'cause you won't be treading on me. No, you won't be treading on me. Lines will offend me when they're mine and I don't speak. I'm so mad that I shake to the pen leak. Write songs out of memory. I never could lie, so my bed doesn't know how I fit in the box. Not a minute in the phone. At the mouth like a dog with a scent. How I'm drumming a blow up. It's like I'm digging for a bone at a bomb's like strong with it, pressed on them bars with it, pressed on them stars like a crib in the night. If I don't blow, I'll know that I burn like a meteor. Cold hot soul version of my enemy, survivor of my family, and chosen by the fans to be the broken motion battery. Rip me from my heart and place it behind bars. Your life was never safe from the start. Don't pray for me, 'cause I'm guilty as charged. There's no space for me here, 'cause I'm guilty as charged. But if all they really breathing, don't embrace me, and I'll give you permission, go on, hate me, 'cause you won't be treading on me. You won't be treading on me. Swinging and fighting, cracking and biting, our backs to the wire. So why are we hiding? We're isolated social animals, the world community in our hands. We got God in our hands, buzzing the line, but we decline. No need to remind us of being born at the lowest percentage of 99, for not having the talent come naturally, for putting up all of that road work. When your calling is overseas, it's harder to run with no network. See, your net worth is indicative for the number of tickets your kittens get and how far they can grow. So we know what the mission is. I fight to die right now. I'll make a silly face and a tune, spirited far away where the bloom, the fruit of the truth we take, never bruise. The ocean will stay chasing the moon. The ocean will stay chasing the moon.